YouTube, what's good? It's your boy MOD, and you feel me? We coming live from Mama Love, Papa Love's crib. You feel me? Yo, I never ever showed y'all I got one of these. This is my little 100,000 plaque. I know it's been mad long. I probably got this like 3-4 years ago. I see when everybody be getting their plaques, though, they be taking pictures, doing 100,000 likes. It wasn't as cool back when I got this, but yeah, this is my 100K plaque. And little history fact about where we at. You know, this is where we actually, as a gang, years ago, shot our first video. This is where the whole Frank's Red Hot downstairs in my mother's living room is where the whole Frank's Red Hot and all that even started this whirlwind. So you feel me? Really, without this crib, there would be no us. So you feel me? Let's take it back to the roots. Yeah. Today I'm doing 10 lessons I learned in 2022, and I'm still gonna do the who, what, when, where. I'm gonna make it part of a vlog just to get it, but this is me. This is my 10 lessons. Hold on, let me try to turn TV up, look a little crazy. This is my childhood one. I gotta show you this crazy. Look at Young Jaw Red. Look at Young Jaw Red. Look at Young Jaw Red. This is my second teeth grew in way straighter. My first teeth wasn't that straight. Hold on. Yo, always was sexy though. Always was getting the joints from right here. I think right here, I'm like, how old am I right here? This color shirt, I probably was like 5 right here. I'm like 5. But or like first or second grade, one of them grades. Okay, but besides all that, this is 10 lessons I learned in 2022. Y'all know I had a hell of a year. And I don't mean hell of a year in terms of like, it was the right hell of a year. It was hell, literally. You feel me? So let's go into it. I actually took the time to really put some thought into these and write them down. Don't make being in love a priority at all. I feel like as much as other factors were the reason why my 2022 went the way it went, I feel like my year probably started off with a little like heartbreak, you know, like where like I thought something was gonna go a certain way, and I put so much wholeness into that person or expecting to like have a future with that person that it actually, and that was from it's like, because love could carry over, so there was really some 2021 shit that carried over into 2022, but it just kept me distracted. Like, it's hard to focus on what you want to focus on and what's most important when you worrying about somebody else's needs, or if they okay and they affecting your mood and all of that. Sometimes you just got to clear the love out and just love your dreams and your passion and put that first. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that situation from last year distracted me as a man this year. I probably almost ruined my chances of finding somebody else who was better for me, or just a better fit in my life, and just actually supportive and was like the type of person I needed in my life. So yeah, lesson number 1, left the love thing alone, man, until you get yourself together. Especially if you're a man. A woman is always gonna be there if you was a man, but as a woman, woman could get saved. There's a pretty girl at IHOP that a rich motherfucker gonna walk in IHOP today and take her right out her 9 to 5. Ain't nobody coming to get you as a man. So don't put that love first until you could actually love somebody, because you already loved yourself first. Talking that shit today. Okay. Yeah. Lesson number 2 of this year, I am not 16 anymore. That is I am not 16, I am not 20 anymore, I am not 21, and I know it's probably, I don't know if all men got this identity crisis where like, as you get older, you still want to hold on to your younger self, and like me, I'm a little befuddled. My vision, my understanding of the world is a little skewed, I would say, because I've never been in trouble in my life. You feel me? Like this is my first year being in trouble. Like I didn't get detention in high school. You feel me? I always knew how to stay right in the middle of not going too far or not getting caught doing something. You feel me? We all done did our wrong, but you feel me? This is probably the first time I done got caught for my wrong and realized like, damn, I could go to, I'm getting handcuffed, locked up, and I ain't committing crimes. It's just I'm not 16 anymore. You feel me? Like stuff. As a man, when you get to a certain age, there's consequences that come with actions, and that's what I learned this year. You feel me? You got to be on top of your stuff, and just yeah, you're not 16. I've been living in La La Land, and I mean not in terms of like other stuff, but I just mean like yeah, when you speed, you might go to jail, or like nigga, anything now. Once you turn over 21, comes with consequences. But I haven't felt those consequences until 29. So yeah, you not 16. Any man out there that's living in the identity crisis, still want to be young, bro, you getting older, nigga. Facts. There, lesson number 3 for 2022 is be there for yourself first before you there for anybody else. Because I feel like this year, you learn a lot about yourself and people around you in bad times. And I feel as though I realized this year through going through bad times that I had a lot of people in my life who could ask me for anything, but I couldn't ask them for nothing, or like we just it wasn't an even the relationship just wasn't even on both sides for real. So with that, just be there for yourself first. You feel me? Organize and set your life up in a way where you won't really have to need anybody for help. You feel me? Everybody needs help, and you're gonna need help at a point, but try to set this thing up that you there for yourself and that you could be your own support system. When something go wrong, you could support yourself, and that's key. And that the only way that you're gonna be able to always support yourself in them dark times is by putting yourself first. You feel me? You gotta put yourself first. Everybody else does it. You feel me? And if you a person like me, you think your turn is gonna come. You feel me? Your turn gonna come by just being loyal and being real and trying to help other people. But no, help yourself. Take that. Get rid of that bad trait. Delete it. You feel me? Unless you a mother or father and you got a kid that you gotta put first, you shouldn't be putting nobody else but them picnic first. All right? For real. Money is lesson number 4. What I learned is money is very important, but do not put money on a pedestal. This is why, and this is a deep one, because money was necessary for me to get out of jail every time. Lawyers when I needed a lawyer, my rent, my car note. Money is very necessary, but if you allow money and you put money on a pedestal, then you start to judge people off of how much money they got, and that's not the true value of a person. Like, I'm not going to treat a person differently because they rich than a person that's broke, because we all just people at the end of the day, and the things that is most important is core values. And if you put too much wholeness in money, if you only respect a nigga with a chain and the car you want, and the money that you want in your pocket, or the type of crib or lifestyle, if those are the only people you have respect for, and you put too much on that money and that respect, it's like you treat other people like nothing. You feel me? You have respect for people with it, and you don't have respect for people. It's a double-edged sword. And it's like, my family ain't rich. You know what I'm saying? My family ain't rich. So the nerve of me to think I would sit here and think that some nigga with some shit that I don't got is better than my grandmother. You get what I'm saying? Like, when you really think about it in core, it's like, money is important. It's a tool that we all need, but like, what comes down to is character, love, respect, values, how you treat your mother, nigga, how you treat your grandmother, how you treat your aunts. When it comes down to it, that's all the most important things in life, more than anybody. Like, are you a good person? You feel me? You feel me? You could be if you respecting a nigga with money, you could be respecting the devil. You feel me? If God was broke and the devil was rich, would you side with the devil? Real shit. 5. Most important, and I don't know if everybody's situation is the same as mine. 5 though. Family first. family first. When I was going through my darkest times, and I'm not saying my friends are terrible, and so if you my friend and you out here, I love you still. You feel me? But nigga, only my family was called when all this stuff was hitting the internet and this little thing, and I'm going to jail, and when, just to check on my mental health. The only people that was calling my phone was my moms, my pops, grandmas, my aunts, my little brother. You feel me? You feel me? And of course I got great friends. My nigga Izzy was here with me this whole year. You feel me? So I'm not even about to just sit here and X out my friends. But when it comes down to it, you gotta remember your family. I know as you get into your 20s and stuff, you start construing them lines where it's like friends kind of become family, and you might change your priorities on like who's first and who's second in your life and who you should, it gets construed. And I understand we all go through it in our 20s. It's life. You get what I'm saying? But nobody was more important to me this year, or in terms of me just staying sane as a person and knowing that I could keep going through this journey and battle, than for real my mother and my father. You know what I'm saying? Like when it came down to it, they called me once, two, three. I'm not gonna lie, these bad times has improved my relationship with my mother, even though we've always had a good relationship, never had a bad relationship. But like, I mean, my mom just started talking every day, and that was just, it became, I used to be like, Ma, you stressing me out, but it became like a comforting thing. Like, wow, my mother, I talk to my mother every day. She really became more like a best friend this year in my hard times. So yeah, family first for sure. 5, 6 is a very important one. Time and loyalty do not go together. They do not go together. A lot of people like to think because I know him since we was in 2nd grade, and now we 30 and we've been knowing each other for 30 some years, that means he more loyal to you than somebody else. No, that is absolutely true. Loyalty should be defined through action. You feel me? If you show up for a person and they can't show up for you the same way, it's like y'all just cool. It's like we cool. You feel me? Loyalty is what makes a friendship or a relationship, and that determines the depth or you feel me, just the value of that relationship in my life or your life. And time doesn't just do that. Time just makes a person familiar. It makes it comfortable for you to be involved. It makes just comfortable to be around. It's easy to be around. You know me, I know you. I don't gotta really change myself because you already used to me in this form and stuff like that. But loyalty isn't really. You could be in a relationship with somebody for 20 years and loyalty is not tested. You feel me? Truthfully, most loyalty in most of my relationships really hasn't ever had a reason to even be tested. You feel me? I've just always been cool. And if people could call on me, I'm with it. You feel me? Because I'm not the type of person that really asks people for anything. And people around me could attest to that. So, or people that know me could attest to that. So, with that being said, shoot, I done had a friend I ain't talked to in 5 years, and one phone call will be more loyal to me than somebody I see every day. So it's not about time. Loyalty is determined through action and in real life situations. And sometimes loyalty is never tested. You don't even really know if the people around you are loyal to you because you've never been in a situation for them to be loyal to you. So I learned that for sure. 7, be usable. And this one is like a little deeper than the surface. It's like this whole world I'm involved in and that people want to be involved in, which is called the internet, it's the fakest thing in the world. And you literally see how people treat different people based on what they got going on. So if you getting into this game, you just got to be aware of how fake it is and be usable. You feel me? If they could use you and you could use them, there'll be some kind of fake loyalty to the situation for the most part. If you become unusable, you really get to see that most of these relationships that you have with people are fake. So yeah, that's just very key in terms of like anybody coming into the internet world. Any of y'all out there that want to do this thing, do this YouTube thing too, and come into this world, or you rapping, anybody, you doing anything, TikTok, or anything that come with clout, just understand when them followers and them numbers is going 200K better every time, everybody seem like they fuck with you and loyal. The moment you get a little dark spot or you calm down, then they'll start playing with you like your value is based on that or based on some numbers on the internet. And yeah, don't let the internet put a value on you. You know your number. You know what you did out here, and you know how important you are to yourself and just the world. You don't need nobody else to define your value, or some numbers or some algorithm to define your value, because now they're not putting you in the algorithm, or you're not hanging out with somebody. You don't do videos with that person no more, so now they deemed you as unimportant. Don't listen to none of that shit. All that shit is nothing. Just be be usable for yourself. You feel me? Be usable. And if when you're usable, run it up. But understand, it's just as fake or as real as usable you are. That's real. You feel me? A lot of people haven't sat in my seat. You feel me? A lot of people don't have my perspective of the highs and lows. They haven't seen both. You haven't seen somebody, you feel me, people treat you this way and then treat you this way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people either experience the high or they experience the low, or they don't ever see the middle. You get what I'm saying? I've been in the middle for a minute, so I know who's real and who's not. I can see it. You feel me? I can feel it. It's all fake, bro. You as good as usable you are, so stay usable. Stay usable. Lesson. Stay usable. And if you not gonna stay usable, just be like me. And do it yourself. Figure it out. Don't cry because you're not usable. You feel me? Don't sit there and cry because you're not usable. It's about being able to stand on your 10. If you did it once, you could do it again. That's how I feel. You feel me? And I want you to feel the same way. Be usable to yourself. You feel me? If nobody else see the value in you, don't ever you forget the value of yourself. Be usable to yourself. You feel me? Michael Jordan wasn't looking at the Bulls. Nigga, give me the ball, nigga. oh, y'all think I need you to get 30? I'm gonna go get 30 by myself. Word. That's be usable. 8. Bad times. Lesson number 8 is bad times reveal the good people in your life. It's weird, but bad times reveal the good people in your life. Cause when things is going good, you don't really got to see the good or the bad, because you don't need a favor, or you don't need a little help, or you're not asking for nothing, because when things are good, things are good. You know what I'm saying? But when things are bad in your life, your personal life, you get to look around and see like, damn, I was having a bad day, just paid rent, paid lawyers, I was down. I'm talking on the phone with my dog, I'm down right now. What that nigga do? Nigga send me $25 for Chick-fil-A. I ain't asked that nigga to send me $25 for Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A don't even cost $25. I ate for 3 days until my next check. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's other people heard what I was going through. Cause I'm an open book with the dogs, with anybody. Everybody know my business. If you around me, you know my business, and I keep it real. So, I done had those moments, and then I also done had moments where it's like, bro, I'm going through this, and that. And it's like, damn, that's crazy, bro. You gotta figure that out. And you right. I do gotta figure it out. But I know where to put you. You get what I'm saying? I know where to put you, because nobody ain't never been going through it with me and exposed that they was going through it with me, and I ain't look for a way to help or make a call, or ain't never. That just don't happen. So you gotta realize everybody not gonna be like you, and yeah, and cherish the good people. Cherish the good people. Cherish the good people. And that's where it comes back to my other point about money and putting people with money on the pedestal. The good people that was good to me in my roughest year, ain't none of them got paper. And I don't mean like they broke, but ain't none of them rich by any means necessary. It was just the goodness of their heart. You get what I'm saying? The goodness of their heart in the situation. And that's the same way I am. And that's why I've learned to hold good people and put them on the pedestal and put character and core values above money. We all gonna get money. That ain't none. That's hustle. That's hustle. But who you are as a person, that's 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 priceless. It's invaluable. You feel me? There's no price you can put on a good person. So make sure when you do go through those bad times and them good people are revealed to you, put them where they belong and you treat them like the blessing they are, for real. For real. Number 9. Now this could have been number 1 because I thought about my year in terms of all the things I went through this year. But live today, every day. Get up, chase your dream, hustle, do what you gotta do for yourself, because tomorrow is not promised. Rest in peace to my dog Beast. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that I probably ain't really do nothing for 3 months. A lot of people's like, yo Mod, why you cut your hair? Why you cut your hair? To be honest, it was my dogs. It was my dog. When I cut my hair and everybody like, yo, why you cut your hair? It was my dog. I couldn't believe I lost my dog. Like I couldn't believe it, to the point where I was like, I gotta grow up. And the pain was so heavy on me, and I'm reading stuff on the internet where it's like, yo, if you cut your hair, the pain or the traumas from the past go away. So I'm like, yo, I'm having a bad year already. Love life ain't working out. Financially, right now, I'm lost. I'm going through all this. I'm paying lawyers. I'm putting out more money than I ever had to because of my irresponsibility. And on top of that, I lost my dog. I'm like, yo, I need to get whatever bad obia is on me, off me, dogs. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, my dog really taught me to live my life and just do this whole life thing to the fullest, because you don't know when it's your day or your calling. And it's like, my dog believed in me. You feel me? Like my dog believed me. Like, not, you feel me? I was hurt. You guys don't know, but I cried many nights where I literally sat there and said, damn, I lost somebody who believed in me. And it's like, you don't really get much of those. I've been around a million friends. I got mad friends, and to this day, but I don't know how many people really believe in me and what I want to do, my purpose in the world, which I believe is this music dream that's going to turn into whatever it's going to turn into. You feel me? Life changing, change my mother's life, my family life, take this little room, put my mom in a mansion on the 88th floor or something. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, you got to cherish the people also that believe in you. And it kind of changed my purpose and just importance of chasing my dream and stuff, because it's like, damn, I gotta show my dog that he told me all these things. He's the only one that would call me when I put a song out and be like, damn bro, you remind me of Jay-Z, and you do this and you do that and you do that. And all those calls, I can't let them go in vain. You feel me? Those can't be in vain. My dog believed in me. He saw something in me. And even when I can't see it in myself, which I always do see it in myself, I'm not saying that, but even when it don't feel like it's supposed to be here, I gotta hustle towards it, because it's like, he had a purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's no other than his family and his wife and daughter. I love them, which was his true man's purpose. It's like, there's a reason why God put him in my life and had him tell me these things and believe and call and tell me to keep going. So now I just feel like I got an angel who's mad proud of me, and I gotta, every time I do something right, he like, keep going. I think he could see it. He knew. I feel like my dog knew. My dog knew who I am and what I'm supposed to do here. So yeah, I live for me just because I need experiences and I need to get the most out of this life that I could get out of it. But also because this year I learned it's very real that tomorrow not promised. So you gotta go hard every day. Or 10th lesson, which I think came about of the things that I said today, which is, don't forget your value. Don't forget your value. The internet, the comments, the way your people start treating you when things ain't going like they was before, or you ain't hanging out with a certain person. Listen, Don't forget your value at the core. Hold on. Outside minutes? Perfect timing. Just finished my video too. Guys, just don't forget your value for nothing. You feel me? Don't forget your value for nothing. You know why you here. When that little voice in your head is telling you to chase this thing or get up every day and go through this thing, or it's that annoying thing in your head, even when your family telling you to chill, your cousins telling you to chill, everybody telling you to chill, you know there's a reason why you're obsessed with it. So don't let nothing stop that. Don't forget your value. Your value is determined by you. When you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you go do what you gotta do for yourself. You feel me? I know, bro, I was doing videos for free for mad long. You feel me? I did 600 videos before I met any of the gang and started doing a video on reactions. I ain't know where that was gonna go, but I just knew I was doing it for a purpose. Then something else happened. You feel me? So you just gotta let your work meet God's timing, and understand that where you value yourself, God gonna value you too. This is who you check out with. When you go to the checkout line and you want to see how expensive your life or what your life is worth, he gonna tell you. It's the big dog up there that's gonna tell you. None of these people in this real world, they human just like you. They could fall off tomorrow just like you. They could be up tomorrow just like you. Shout out to my girl Glorilla. You feel me? That's my little hood booger crush. But yeah, don't forget your value. You feel me? Be like Glorilla, cause you just might be up tomorrow. You feel me? And yeah, that's my 10 lessons I learned in 2022. You feel me? I had a long year, hardest year of my life, ups and downs, relationship problems, love problems, money problems, friendship problems, family problems. I had it all this year in 2022. Death, all of it. I faced all of it this year, and coming out of it on top is just like, I feel like I needed a wake up year. You need a year sometimes that just wakes you up and makes you realize like you've been playing with this shit the whole time. You feel me? Sometimes God just gotta slap this shit out you and tell you, bro, get on your feet and take care of yourself for real. So my message to you is in 2023, tunnel up the vision. Take care of you first. Make sure you is good before you start making sure everybody else good. Unless you got kids. Again, unless you got kids. Make sure you good, because when everybody else, when you fall on your face, you gonna have to get yourself out of it. I'm telling you. So don't sit here and look around and think, oh, everybody gonna be here if I go. They not. And if you do have people that's gonna be there for you, God bless your heart. I hope you keep those people around forever and you treat the good people like I told you to treat them. Other than that, it's your boy MD. We in Mama Love crib. You feel me? Giving the vibes. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. It's your boy Clip Bow. I'm on tour. You feel me? Link in the description below. Make sure you go bump all the music. The playlist of the music is about to come out for what I'm about to be performing on tour. I got 10 songs right now. I need about 5 more songs. I'm gonna have, a lot of surprise. I'm gonna announce how everything's gonna work with the tour. But cop your tickets. And yeah, you was wrong about me. You feel me? Anybody who thought I wasn't gonna come out on top from one hard year, I had one bad year. Anybody who thinks I'm not gonna come out on top, you were wrong about me. And yeah, that's just the point of this. You was so wrong about me. Anybody that doubted me, counted me out, you was wrong about me, and they was wrong about you too. You feel me? Don't let these people tell you who you are. Again, it's your boy MOD, Mount Vernon, and bow, holla at me. 10 lessons from 2022.